Hello and welcome, everyone, to the beautiful campus of Westlake High School in Saratoga Springs, Utah, on this cold and snowy Friday night for first-round action of the 6A Utah Boys Basketball State Championships here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, presented by Ken Garf. I'm Nate Thatcher, so happy to have you here with us tonight as we should be in for a good one between two teams looking to make a run in this tournament. It'll be the 10-seed Copper Hills Grizzlies taking on the 7-seed Westlake Thunder. For Copper Hills, the Grizzlies are coming into this game on a 3-game losing streak, with the first two coming against top-seed Harriman and 5-seed Bingham. But they just lost last Friday to the 13-seed Sentinels of Mountain Ridge after beating up 10 in the first and making 12 three-pointers. Tonight, the road does not get any easier as they will place the Region 3 winner, Westlake Thunder, on the road. But do not fear, Grizzlies fans, because you have a junior guard that can sway any game his team plays in. Star point guard Isaiah Reiser will look to make his mark on this first-round game tonight as Copper Hills looks to move on to the Huntsman Center. Meanwhile, for Westlake, the Thunder are currently on a 2-game win streak and are feeling good as they won only 7 games last season and will get 17, that's right, 17 with a win here tonight. Head coach Nate Carling is looking to help his team earn that win with the help of senior guard Simon Sua, who will play in front of his home crowd for the final time of his Westlake career. Will the emotion help carry the Thunder to a third straight victory, or could it distract from the main goal to move on in the state championship playoffs? We are about to find out right now. For tonight's starting lineup, starting with the Copper Hills Grizzlies, it'll be the star guard Isaiah Reiser, the junior, alongside Boston Lamborn, Austin Ormond, and Jacob and Wesley Curtis down low. Meanwhile, for the home team Westlake Thunder, it'll be Graydon Anderson, Malik Sika, Simon Sua, Kyler Hadfield, and Carter Campbell. First round action begins right here, and tip-off has just begun. Westlake wins, and they'll start in the half court. Here's Sika up top, over to Sua. He finds Hadfield left side. Hadfield drives and then kicks out. Here's Sika driving, splits 3 defenders, and a traveling violation will be called. So a turnover for the Thunder on their opening possession. He got some contact down low and was able to finish the bucket, but the refs say he carried his feet too much. The Thunder are led by 11th-year head coach Nate Carling, who boasts a 159 and 112 record. So with a win here tonight, he'll move to 160 on the W side. Ball is off of the legs of Hadfield in the left wing. It'll stay here with the Grizzlies. Those Copper Hills Grizzlies are coached by a first-year head coach, Brian Alfrey. But he's been with the team for a while, just in a different position. Here's Reiser bringing it back across the timeline. Looking to get a screen from Curtis. There's that double team you'll see against him a lot tonight as he knows how to score just like that. Isaiah Reiser getting going early and just underneath the bucket as Copper Hills takes a 2-0 lead. Meanwhile, on the other side, it's Campbell trying to go up. He misses. Reiser somehow saves it in bounds, and Ormond controls. Kicked ball violation will go against Westlake, so the Grizzlies will keep it. And Westlake looks to show a full court press here as the refs will notify the scoring table, I believe, who the violation will be against. We had a number up. I believe he put up Hadfield's number. So here comes Ormond. Here's that soft press. They'll back off as Jacob Curtis brings it across the timeline. He's going to go 1v1. Picks up his dribble back out to Reiser. Reiser pump fakes a deep 2. Almost hit a floater with a hitch. And Curtis misses the 3 from outside. Campbell with the rebound. Here comes Sua in transition. Outlet pass down low. It's Campbell. One-on-one, he wins. So both teams scoring early on right underneath the basket. Ormond quickly in transition. Stops his dribble. Back out to Jacob Curtis. Curtis going to go one-on-one with Hadfield. Spin move down low. Off the glass on the left to take the lead 4-2. Copper Hills can score at all 3 levels with a variety of players led by Isaiah Reiser. Here's Hadfield on the other side. He takes a mid-range jumper, gets it to go, and the foul. Kyler Hadfield, the senior forward, also playing in his final home game here tonight. Averages 7.3 points per game. He's got 2 right there with a chance for 3 at the line. It rattles in, and that gives Westlake their first lead of the game. Jacob Curtis wide open as he transitions into the middle of the paint, but met quickly again by Hadfield. Wesley Curtis will pump fake a 3. He drives, and it looks like he was pushed baseline, so a foul will be called against Carter Campbell. So both teams now with a foul each. Thunder lead at 5-4, just under 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Reiser will inbound baseline with a full shot clock. He's got an early 2 as the ball is fought for, and another foul will be called this time against Hadfield. So that's his first of the game. Some great defense on both sides early on in this one. So Asante Gondwe checks in for the Grizzlies as Jacob Curtis comes out. Grizzlies still with the basketball. Going to try and redo this inbound here from the far sideline. Now it goes into Ormond. He's guarded closely by Simon Sua. And this defense is relentless right as you cross half court. Gondwe's got it at the left block. Curtis looking to get a screen up top. He's got it. He'll take another one again, moving right down to the basket, and he's fouled as it goes up for a layup. That'll be Carter Campbell's second foul in the same possession. So he'll have 2 in this game, 3 team fouls. So it looks like Carter will sub out here in this first. Early foul trouble for the big man down low as Wesley Curtis. The big man in navy and gold will head to the free throw stripe for 2. He gets the first one to go. Curtis, the team leader in blocks per game, but also third on the team in three-pointer percentage at 38. He can score at all levels, averages almost 11 points per contest. He ties the game up at 5 here to take the lead. He does. So the Grizzlies get the lead back, and they'll show a little bit of a soft press on their own in the zone. It goes back and forth between the guards. Hadfield will bring it across. He finds Graydon Anderson, who's going to drive left side. Picks up his dribble. He's met by 3 Grizzlies. But it's a 3 for Sika that falls. Malik Sika, with the first triple of tonight's game, gives the Thunder an 8-6 advantage. Reiser met with that double team. He's going to drive. He kicks it out to Gondwe. It overshoots him, but Ormond collects. He's going to drive left side. Oh, he goes underhand, but it goes off back rim. Rebound controlled by Beckham Featherstone, who checked in for Campbell. Graydon's going to drive. He goes right to left, kicks it out. Sika, spin move down low with the foul, gets the bucket to go, but they say it's going to be on the floor. So that's twice now. It looked at first to be an and-one conversion opportunity for Malik Sika. The first time was a traveling call. This time it'll be a foul on the floor. Second team foul for the Grizzlies, now under 5 to go here in the first. Oh, Graydon Anderson off the back of the Grizzlies. Gets it back to shoot a layup, but he misses. A huge break there for Copper Hills as they'll get the ball back. Wow. High IQ that time from Graydon Anderson, but he can't capitalize down low. Here comes Copper Hills, currently trailing by 2. And there's that defense, this time by Malik Sika, far side. Deflects it out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Grizzlies. Lamborn's going to inbound it, and you can just see how suffocating this Westlake defense can be. So here's Reiser calling out the play with the student section in mass just in front of him. Oh, he's going to weave his way through all the defenders, and he's going to travel with the basketball as he looks for a teammate. Reiser can be so dangerous. He's so shifty. He plays low to the ground, but sometimes when he's run a little bit quicker than he'd like to, it can be cause for turnovers. Here's Sika, near side. Goes down low to Featherstone, who finds Simon Sua for the layup. So Westlake increases their lead to 4. It's 10-6. Orman handoff to Conway. Conway's going to find Lamborn. Oh, and he gets a nice screen. Lamborn for 3. No good. Fight for the rebound is won by Featherstone. Graydon Anderson's going to bring it quickly across the timeline. Sua's got it far side. He's going to drive baseline. Step back jumper, good. Simon Sua now finding his rhythm, and Copper Hills leads at 12-6. Quick transition the other way as Wesley Curtis's 3 falls short. Isaiah Reiser, though, with the steal. He's going to slow things down. Could have gone 1v4 right there, but he's going to bring it back up top. Huge break right now for the Grizzlies. Let's see if they can score. Reiser, going 1v2, almost pickpocketed. Here's Orman, who weaves his way to the basket and gets it to go. 12-8 our score now as Austin Orman gets his first points of the contest. Featherstone had it down low. It looked to be off his hands, but they're going to say it's off of the Grizzlies. Refs will confer to confirm. And they'll say it's Grizzlies basketball. Head coach Nate Carlin getting into it with the ref. It was the far ref who actually had the call overturned than the near ref. And that's what he was disputing right there. Here's Wesley Curtis up top. He's double teamed for a moment. Finds Orman wide open for 3. Connects. Austin Orman with 5 now in the first. 12-11 our score now. Copper Hills on a 5-0 run thanks to Austin Orman. Hatfield for 3. Downtown. What a shot by the man wearing number 3. That increases the lead back up to 4. Here's Jacob Curtis. Back in the game. Goes up and gets the foul. He is so good at doing that down low. And that will be the 4th team foul against the Thunder. So Hatfield now picks up his 2nd of the game. So the team is 1 team foul away from allowing the Grizzlies to be in the bonus. But both Kyler and Carter have 2 fouls apiece already here in the first period. Curtis gets the first to drop. Jacob Curtis, the team leader in field goal percentage at 50, and also in rebounds per game at 4 a contest. He's just right there with Wesley, averaging almost 11 points per game at 10.3. He goes 2 for 2 from the line, and that will cut the lead down to 2. It's 15-13 Westlake. Sloan Sua, the brother of Simon, has now checked in. He's wearing a face mask on the far side. Here's Sika on the right. Hands it up top to Featherstone, who finds Sloan. Back over to Graydon Anderson. He's one-on-one with Reiser. Reiser with some really good defense, playing low center gravity. But Graydon Anderson's going to drive, and he's fouled on the floor. So that'll be the 3rd team foul against Copper Hills. Westlake will inbound baseline. It'll be Daxton Nelson's first foul of the game. Here's Sika for another 3. Got it! Malik Sika is on fire from the perimeter. 18-13 our score now as Orman drives. Weaves his way around, back up to the mid-range. To Nelson for a deep 3. Bang! Daxton Nelson gets his first 3 of the game from way downtown. And it's a 2-point game once again. High scoring so far. And a turnover by the Thunder as Graydon Anderson steps out of bounds. Almost every player on this court can shoot from outside. So look for the 3-pointer to be a key part of who wins this game tonight. Both are hitting early. Here's Reiser. Gets a screen left side from Daxton. There's that double team, but he weaves it back over to Daxton for three. Bullseye! Daxton Nelson 2 for 2 on 2 straight possessions, and Copper Hills takes the lead. Featherstone down low, and a foul is going to be called against Nelson. Refs are going to confer, though. Let's see if they change this. And they're going to say it's down low against Nelson, so it stays the same. So that's the second foul against Daxton Nelson. So Logan Batt, the junior forward, will check in for the Grizzlies, only averaging 0.2 points per game. Let's see how he does on defense, or if he's able to get a bucket on the other side. Anderson looking to inbound. He throws it into Sloan, who gives it back to Anderson. Here's Sika. He's been on fire here in the first. A high pass down low to Featherstone, who goes up for 2 and gets it to go. And that will retake the lead for the Thunder at 20-19. Under 1 minute now here to go in the first quarter. Ormond, he's going to drive quickly up against Sloan Sua. High off the glass, no good. Sika coming right back at him. He'll set things down at the top of the key. About a 7.5 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Graydon Anderson now with the basketball. He's up near the logo. Reiser is right on his tail. Anderson can't shake him. Bounce pass over to Simon Sua. Under 10 now as it's stolen by Batt. And a foul is going to be called against Featherstone. So Logan Batt will make the journey across the court to shoot 2 free throws with 14 seconds to go here in the first to try and make 2. Some subs tried to come in early before the first free throw. They're going to have to wait for this first shot from Logan Batt, who with this shot alone, with 1 make, will have more than a season average in points per game. The first one, no good. So some more mass subs here for Copper Hills as Talon Harrison, Joe Herrera, Asante Gondwe, and Wesley Curtis all check in. Second one finds it. It ties the game at 20. So Westlake looking to get that final shot as Grizzlies hit the floor. It's Herrera that time. Sua driving, kicks out to his brother for 3. No good. And an over-the-back foul will be called against Graydon Anderson. That'll be his first foul of the game. So once again, we'll make the journey over to the other side of the court for 2 free throws. This will be something to track as we get later on into the game. If this is a trend for the Thunder, it could deem costly in the end. Let's see how Asante Gondwe does here at the line. Only a 54% shooter from the charity stripe, but he gets the first to go. And that has the Grizzlies retake the lead, this time by 1. To make it a 2-point game here. Short. Herrera almost gets the rebound, but Anderson with a full court shot falls short. And the Grizzlies with a 1-point advantage as we head into the second quarter. Here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com, the Grizzlies up 21-20.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pup.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire's still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should've listened.
Should've listened.
Should've listened.
Welcome back into Westlake High School as the Copper Hills Grizzlies currently lead the Thunder 21-20 as we begin the second quarter here of the first round of the 6A state championship playoffs. Grizzlies start with the basketball. They're looking to get the ball in. They find Reiser. He only had an early bucket, but after that was pretty quiet as that defense is usually suffocating for him off these screens. There's that double team per usual. He finds Boston Lamborn left side. Lamborn's going to drive, and a nice pass down low to Jacob Curtis for two. Copper Hills now leads it by 3. Simon Sua over to Sika. Sika thought about a pass to Sloan, but instead finds his brother for 3, who gets it to go. That ties things up here at 23. Reiser encounters that double team. Wesley Curtis now from the corner. Short again. Rebound out to Featherstone. Here comes Graydon Anderson, and the Thunder have numbers. Simon again for back-to-back threes. No good. And a foul is going to be called against Wesley Curtis.
Number 32, Wesley Curtis is first. Team foul number 1.
Anderson looking to inbound, finds Sika, and he's absolutely blocked by Jacob Curtis outside. Wow, what a defensive play. So the Thunder will retry from the near sideline, right where he got blocked. Sika inbounds. He finds Anderson. Guarded closely by Reiser, and there's that reach and foul. So Isaiah picks up his second foul, but it's already the second team foul here of this second quarter. Anderson once again collects the inbound. Reiser very active with those hands. No call as Sua gets it at the right side. A nice pass down low to Featherstone, who splits the defense and gets it in for the layup on the right side. The Thunder retake the lead 25-23. Reiser going to go one-on-one with Anderson. Oh, just a nasty step back. Can't get the shot off as Curtis loses it far side. Wesley hands off back to Isaiah. Isaiah is going to drive baseline and takes a tough pass, but he's fouled in the attempt. He's usually having to make his decisions as he's kind of halfway in the air through that jump shot, but it causes a foul by the Thunder in the confusion. So Sloan Sewell will pick up his first foul as Daxton Nelson and Talon Harrison check back in for the Grizzlies. Curtis and Reiser check out. So those are the top 2 scorers that were on the floor for the Grizzlies. Let's see how they do without him. It's Jacob Curtis, far side, guarded by Featherstone. He's going to go 1v1, and a foul will be called against Featherstone. So Featherstone picks up his second foul, as this time we have another sub coming in, Walker Jensen coming in for Graydon Anderson. 2 team fouls apiece now, as the Grizzlies will inbound once again from their own baseline. It's that same matchup. Curtis has it. He's going to bring it outside. And he's going to drive one-on-one. Ball is loose out of bounds. It'll stay here with Copper Hills. So 26 seconds remain on the shot clock. Just a little over 6 minutes to go here in the first half. Austin Orman to inbound. Looking to find a trailing Daxton Nelson, and there's the 5-second violation. Couldn't get the pass off in time. So the Thunder now with a chance to extend their lead from 2. Here's Simon Sua, right side. Hand off to Sika. Cross-court pass to Sloan. Sloan is able to find Jensen. Jensen's going to take a screen. Kicks it back out to Sika. Sika's now going to drive. A tough right-hand undershot. Finds its way down the bottom of the hoop. The Thunder now lead it by 4. Orman now left side. He's going to hand it off. Here's Harrison. Talon over to Nelson, trying to go 3 for 3. It rattles in and out. It was halfway down the bucket, but it pops right back. Here's Sika going quickly the other way. Spin move down low. Can't get the layup, but the putback is up by Jensen for three and in. Timeout called by the Grizzlies, and we'll take it with them as Westlake now leads it by 7 with 5:11 to go here in the second quarter on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back to Westlake High School, where the Copper Hills Grizzlies just took a Buco's Premium Tool Supply timeout as Westlake currently leads it 30-23 here on their home floor. Just those few possessions without Isaiah Reiser on the floor has the Grizzlies finding themselves down multiple possessions. So Isaiah comes right back out to play alongside Asante Gondwe. So Reiser will collect the inbound pass, and the Grizzlies looking to quench this drought that they currently find themselves in on the offensive side. Reiser's one-on-one with Sloan Sua. He gets a screen from Asante Gondwe. He splits that pressure, and he's fouled down low. He'll shoot 2 from the charity stripe. He is so good at weaving his way through defenders and sticking his feet to the ground. He saw the double team come across the screen and found a way to go inside for 2. So Reiser, the junior guard who's top 7 in 6A points per game, has a chance to get some points, and he gets one right there. Here comes the second for Isaiah. Got it. So just a 5-point game. The Thunder find themselves with the lead. Jensen's bringing it across the timeline. He finds Sika. Sika slowly moving. And Copper Hills now moving to his own defense. Sika at the top. Left block is Jensen, who's going to drive, and he's fouled by Boston Lamborn.
That foul on Copper Hills number 4, Boston Lamborn, is first.
So Boston will pick up his first foul, but the Thunder will head to the free throw line for 2. It'll be Walker Jensen, the junior forward, who averages just under 3 points per game, as he misses the first. So Walker with a chance to try and extend this back to a 6-point game. He does. Here comes Reiser the other way. Isaiah going back and forth. They don't use the double team off the screen. Oh, he's using some nice moves in the mid-range, but he kicks it back out to Ormond. Over to Nelson for another 3. Too short. Bodies hit the floor. No foul called as Simon brings it across. Westlake might have men if they go fast enough. They find Jensen. Over to Sika. Guarded by Reiser. Uses a spin move to his left. Oh, nice move. Can't finish. But Featherstone with the putback can't get it to go. Sika almost gets the board. And then a foul is going to be called against the Thunder. So both teams are going to find themselves in some foul trouble here in the second half. So Anderson will check back in for Westlake, while Wesley Curtis and Jacob Curtis come in for Copper Hills. That's 4 team fouls now already against Westlake with just under 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. The Grizzlies have 3. Westlake playing a little bit more with that soft press. Anderson on Ormond. Austin brings it across. Bounce pass over to Curtis, who finds Reiser up top. Reiser, he's going to drive. Loses his dribble for a second, but picks it back up. He's going to drive again, this time from the other side. Kicks it out to Wesley. Wesley will pump. Back out to Reiser. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Isaiah gonna take a step back three, left side. Got it to go. Isaiah Reiser off the glass from outside. It's a 3-point game. Anderson now with the basketball. Hand off to Simon Sua. Cross-court pass Jensen, who finds Sloan. Sloan's going to take a screen left side. He's going to take a mid-range jumper. Too strong, no good. His brother gets the board. Simon all the way across to Graydon Anderson from downtown. Second chance buckets. A key piece of this game so far for the Thunder. Here's Reiser the other way. One-on-one with Jensen over to Lamborn for three. No good. And an over-the-back foul called against Jacob Curtis. So Jacob picks up his second foul. Now both teams with 4 team fouls. Westlake currently leads it 34-28. 2.5 to go here. The Thunder will slow things down here in the half court. Copper Hills sticking with a 1-3-1 defense. Reiser cuts off Anderson. They find Sloan in the corner. Back up top to Anderson. Curtis bites as he goes all the way down and finds Carter Campbell for an easy 2 on the right side. Carter Campbell not seen much action early as he picked up 2 early fouls. Reiser the other way, drives, pickpocketed by Anderson. Here come the Thunder. Graydon loses the ball, but he's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2. So Graydon Anderson, the team leader in assists per game and steals per game, with 2 chances here at the line. First one's good. And that extends it to a 9-point lead. This to make it a double-digit lead for the first time tonight. Got it. Here's Reiser the other way. They'll set up a double screen for him moving right. There's that double team. It weaves off, but then he goes right back. Oh, a tough layup right side falls short. Sika with the board. Westlake trying to continue their run. Anderson somehow saves it, but it finds its way over to Wesley Curtis for the steal. Here's Reiser. Moving the other way. Hand off Wesley. Back to Isaiah. Oh, Isaiah's going to drive. Kick out to Austin Orman for 3. Got it. Austin Ormond has been able to score in this first half. He cuts it to a 7-point game. Just over a minute to go here in the first half. Here's Jensen. Oh, a behind the back move that then finds its way off of his legs and out of bounds for a turnover. Some huge possessions right now for the Grizzlies to try and cut into this lead, as Jensen will come out and Simon Sua back in for Westlake. Here's that soft press for the Thunder. And it's that Anderson-Reiser matchup that has been so intriguing all night. Both have been playing very physical on the defensive end. Oh, and it's picked up by Simon Sua. He's in the open court, and he dunks it down with 2 hands. Curtis wasn't looking. The crowd on its feet as Reiser loses the basketball but regains control. He's going to go down inside the middle of the paint. Kick it out to Orman for another 3. Pure! Austin Orman can't miss. Shot clock turned off. The Thunder are going to try and extend this beyond a 2-possession game as we head into the break. Anderson, right side, 10 seconds to go. He gets the screen, moves left, finds Sloan back the other way. Back over to Anderson. Pump fakes a deep 3, takes the tough jumper down low as the buzzer sounds. and the Thunder will go into the half leading 42-34 in an offensive shootout here in Saratoga Springs. We'll be right back with halftime on the other side of this timeout on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Hello, everyone, and welcome back into Westlake High School as we get ready for second half action between the Thunder and the Copper Hills Grizzlies here in the first round of the Boys Basketball State Championships 6A Division. It was back and forth affair for the first quarter where the Grizzlies actually led it by 21-20. But the Thunder with a 22-point second quarter led by Graydon Anderson and Malik Sika get themselves going from outside to take an 8-point lead heading into the third quarter. Both teams will be in a little bit of foul trouble as we get ready for second half action. But it's a lack of scoring from the main offensive powerhouse of the Grizzlies in Wesley Curtis and Isaiah Reiser. Reiser able to get a couple shots to fall, but Wesley Curtis still looking to get his first points of the game. He averages almost 11 a contest. The winner of this game will move on to play the winner of the Davis American Fort game happening tonight, and that game will take place up at the John M. Huntsman Center at the University of Utah on Monday afternoon at 12:50. Both of these teams have experience with one of those contestants. We'll see what happens as Hadfield gets the Euro and the bucket to drop. So Westlake, with a nice opening possession, they now lead it by 10. Here come the Grizzlies the other way. Reiser over to Lamborn. They find Jacob Curtis down low, who tries to use a spin move around Hadfield. He's double teamed for a moment. It's poked out of bounds by Sika, but it'll stay here with Copper Hills. The Grizzlies looking to break their 3-game losing streak, but their region's pretty tough. They play first-seeded Harriman. That's where they lost on the 11th of February. They lost to 5th-seed Bingham. But it was their last loss against Mountain Ridge that was pretty questionable after making 12 threes as Boston Lamborn gets a nice pass from Isaiah Reiser and gets the 2 to go off the right side. So let's see if the Grizzlies can break that streak tonight with a solid win over the Thunder here in the first round.
Called on number 31, Jacob Curtis, his third.
So Jacob Curtis picks up his third foul. It'll be the first team foul for the Grizzlies here in the third. It looks like he'll be subbing out as Logan Batt comes back in for Copper Hills.
Logan Batt and Copper Hills.
Let's see how the Copper Hills defense goes because the Thunder have been on fire going back to that second quarter.
Thunder inbound.
Hadfield looking to inbound on his own baseline. Finds Graydon Anderson up top. Anderson and Reiser have been going back and forth on the defensive side as Campbell now has it down low. We got an early foul trouble, but he was able to find 2 points there in the second. It's back out to Kyler, who finds Campbell once again. Spin move against Wesley Curtis, and the 2 goes in and out and finds its way over to Boston Lamborn. Here's Ormond. He's going quickly. Guarded closely, now double teamed. Tries to kick it out, but he's fouled in the process.
Foul called on number 0, Malik Sika, his second. Team foul number 1.
So Sika picks up his second, but the first team foul against the Thunder here in the third. Box formation inbound. Reiser looking to get the pass in, finds Wesley. Hand off to Lamborn. Boston finds Reiser off of a screen up top. Drives, kicks out to Wesley. Can he get his first 3? No, too strong. Rebound out to Sika. Here comes Malik. Hand off to Anderson. Grizzlies back in a man defense. They played a little bit of a 1-3-1 there in the second quarter. Hadfield's going to drive. Goes up, and he's fouled on the shot.
Foul on number 13 for Copper Hills. Logan Batt, his first. Team foul number 2.
So Kyler Hadfield, the senior forward, back to the free throw line for 2. Went 1 for 2 on his last trip. First one is up and in. Westlake, on the other hand of Copper Hills, comes in on a 2-game win streak where they had 2 solid wins against Lone Peak and American Fork. A reminder that American Fork is in the game that this winner tonight will play. The Cavemen are playing the Darts of Davis. Davis, the 2 seed, American Fork, the 15 seed. So if they pull off a massive upset, Westlake will be able to play a region foe in the second round. Here's Reiser the other way. Loses it for a moment, but regains. Here's Orman driving, and it's a kicked ball out of bounds by Sika. So the Grizzlies will inbound with 20 on the shot clock. Box formation once again. Refs are going to talk with Campbell and Curtis about that physicality down low. Actually, it's Daxton Nelson who's in. Hands off to Lamborn, who finds Reiser. Cutting off a screen. He's fouled and gets the three-pointer to drop. Wow, what a shot by the star guard in number 2. He can score at all 3 levels while also getting fouled, apparently. He cuts it to 7.
At the line, try 2 is Reiser, or try 1.
Isaiah for a 4-point play, can't get it to go. Campbell with the board.
Rebound by Carter.
Hadfield up top as motion moves left. Sika tried to get a bounce pass down low to Campbell. It rolled. Somehow he finds it and gets the bucket to go down. Carter Campbell now with some early points. Nelson over to Orman. Orman's going to drive and kick out to Boston Lamborn for 3. It's short. Here comes Sika. And a foul called against Austin in the transition.
That foul on Copper Hills, number 21. Orman, his second. Team foul number 3.
So the Grizzlies now with 3 team fouls with 5:25 here to go in the third. Anderson picked up closely by Reiser. Graydon's able to move past and get onto the other side of the court. They call the play in the half court. Graydon moving right to left. Finds a cutting Simon Sua, who's moving left to right mid-range. He's going to go weave his way around 4 defenders and high off the glass baseline as another layup drops for Simon Sua. They lead it by 11 now. Reiser looking for a screen. There's that double team. It comes off. Reiser one-on-one with Anderson. He goes down low, finds Bat. Bat tries to go up, and he's blocked. Hadfield gets it down low. Can the Thunder extend their lead? It's the largest it's ever been right now at 11. Here's Hadfield, left side. Sua gets the double screen. Now he drives. Middle of the paint. Nice pass down low to Carter Campbell. Once again for 2. This time on the right side. And a timeout called by the Grizzlies. Will take it with them. The Thunder now lead it by 13. 52-39 with 4:17 left to go in the third here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Full timeout called by...
In 1971, the world's first Jiffy Lube opened in Utah. For over 50 years, we've been committed to servicing our Utah communities. Jiffy Lube, nationally known, locally owned.
Welcome back into Westlake High School here on the Rewind Sports Network. The Thunder with their biggest lead of the night as they are up 52-39. Reiser, the other one, able to get going on the offensive end here in this second half. Austin Orman had a pretty solid first, but it's the lack of scoring from the big men down low. Daxton Nelson able to get a couple threes, but beyond that, not much doing for the Grizzlies. Thunder picking up the pressure, though, on the defense here out of the timeout. Orman collects. He is a quick runner in transition as he hands off to Reiser. Back to Orman, right side. Austin thought about a deep 3 for a second. Now gets it down low to Jacob Curtis. Back out to Orman. He'll take the 3. It's short. Campbell with the board. Almost got it stolen away, but here come the Thunder moving quickly. Over to Sika. Nice pass down low to Campbell once again. It's off the feet of Boston Lamborn as he was trying to defend, so it will stay here with the Thunder. Anderson looking to inbound. Finds Sua. He'll take a runner three in the corner. It's a step back. Connects. Simon Sua from downtown increases Westlake's lead once again. And now the Grizzlies really have to get going. They trail by 16. It's stolen by Simon Sua. He's in the open court again. And this time he just lays it up instead of dunking it down. And another timeout by Copper Hills as the Grizzlies now trail by 18 points. It's going to take a miraculous comeback for them to come back and win this one. We'll be right back after this timeout here on the Rewind Sports Network. The Thunder on a roll here at Westlake as they lead it by 18 with 3:26 to go here in the third. Copper Hills has been turning it over, which has led to points on the other end. Simon Sua leading the way this go-round here in the third. Reiser guarded by Anderson, hands off to Wesley Curtis. Curtis up top, now back over to Isaiah. Reiser right to left. He's going to drive, spin move, step back, mid-range jumper. No good. Kyler Hatfield with the rebound. Can the Thunder extend it to 20 or more? Here's Campbell at the left block. Hand off to Simon Sua. Sua thought about a step-back jumper, back down low to Carter. Carter's going to drive baseline, kick out. Ball moves its way over to Anderson for three. Short. Campbell almost with the board, but Talon Harrison collects for the Grizzlies. Here comes Reiser the other way. Oh, behind the back. Goes all the way to the cup. Oh, a tough jumper. No good. Anderson with the board. Here comes Graydon. On the right side. Cross-court pass Sua. Another three. Got it! Simon Sua is on fire right now in the third. Westlake leads it by 21. Here's Boston Lamborn the other way. Kicks it out to Wesley Curtis. Curtis is going to drive one-on-one with Campbell. Tries to go underneath. He's blocked. Here come the Thunder again. It's Sika. Over to Anderson. Another three. Bang! The Thunder are absolutely electric, and this game has spiraled.
Timeout called by the Grizzlies. It'll be a full timeout.
Thunder looking dominant here in the third.
Hey, babe. You sure you don't want to hire a professional?
Well, hello, Mr. Pub.
Oh, he doesn't like strangers.
Careful, wire's still hot.
Don't send that email.
It's gonna be hot.
Watch out for that door.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Should've listened.
Should have listened.
Welcome back into Westlake High School, where the home team is putting on an absolute show here in the third quarter. Currently on a 17-0 run. Here's Lamborn for three. Got it. And that cuts the bleeding for the Grizzlies. Copper Hills is going to try and pick up the pressure defensively, but Hatfield's able to break. He's going to drive right side, and he's blocked by Wesley Curtis. Here's Sua, able to get the offensive board and recollect. Anderson's going to set up the play in the half court. Simon Sua tried to find a teammate on the far side. It looked like it was going to be a step-back jumper for a moment, but a turnover now for the Thunder. Can the Grizzlies go on a massive run of their own? Find out right here. Reiser driving, stops mid-range. He's looking for a teammate. Finds Gondway up top. Over to Harrison. He'll take a three. That rattles off no good. Campbell with the board. Here comes Sika. Sika tries to drive, but he loses it. Back out to Simon. Another three. In and out, no good. Hatfield with the offensive board. Here's Anderson. He pump fakes. Oh, a step back three. Bullseye. Westlake is absolutely on fire from downtown. And almost another turnover as they are unrelenting on both sides of the ball. Here comes Reiser the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He's going to drive right side. Picks up his dribble. A court pass all the way on the other side. Doesn't go as the Thunder recollect and they'll look for the last shot. Here's Anderson. Hand off to Simon. Over to Hatfield. Back up top, Simon. To Anderson. Is he on fire? He misses, but he's fouled.
That foul on Copper Hills number 3, Talon Harrison, who's first.
So Graydon with a chance for three more, this time from the free throw line. First one too strong, no good.
Anderson at the line, shooting 2.
Trying to go 1 for 2 now on this trip. He does.
Good for Graydon.
Now for the opportunity to go 2 for 3. Also good.
5, Graydon Anderson.
Here's Harrison from half court. No good. And that will do it here in the third quarter. Westlake cannot be stopped as they lead at 68-42 heading into the fourth. Looking mighty fine to head on to that second round matchup for the winner of the Davis American Fork matchup. This is the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back into Westlake as the Thunder lead at 68-42 with now just 8 minutes to go as they look good to head on to the second round where they'll face the winner of American Fork Davis. And as just reported, American Fork currently leading the darts 41-37 as Jacob Curtis can't get the layup to go on his end. Here comes Sika the other way. No good. Orman with the board. Here comes Austin. Very quick as he goes all the way to the cup, but he misses his layup. Here's Simon Sua. He'll slow things down as he gives it back over to Anderson near the logo. Over to Campbell, left block. Nice pass as Hatfield drives baseline, but he found himself behind the backboard. It's blocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. It'll stay here with Westlake. Here's Sua in the corner for three. No good. Hatfield with another offensive rebound. Malik Sika now has it. He goes right to left, looking for a screen. Instead, he'll hand off to Simon. Over to Graydon Anderson, who finds Hatfield. 20 on the shot clock. Graydon's got it at the top. He's going to drive. Now brings it up top, left side. 10 on the shot clock. Something's got to go. Anderson drives. Kick out. Campbell. Campbell spin move down low. Ball's tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here with Westlake, but just with 6 seconds on the shot clock.
Number 13, Logan back in for Copper Hills.
So Bat will come back in as Jacob Curtis checks out. Anderson looking to find somebody. He finds Simon. 5 seconds on the shot clock. He's going to drive. Goes all the way to the cup. Back out to Anderson for three. Too strong. And a board was fought for, but a foul will be called against the Thunder.
Number 35, Carter Campbell, his third.
So after picking up 2 early fouls in the first few minutes of the game, that's only the 3rd foul against Carter Campbell.
Walker Jensen, and number 15, Sloan Sua.
So Sua will check out as well as Malik Sika as Jensen and Sloan Sua come in. Here's Austin Orman, losing the ball as he goes down baseline. Tried to hand it off to Reiser, but he was closely guarded by Jensen. Orman's going to go right to left and hand off to Lamborn in the wing. Lamborn's going to drive, kick it out to Wesley. Now Wesley's going to go 1v1. He goes up, and he's fouled on his shot attempt. So 2 free throws coming for Wesley Curtis as Carter Campbell now picks up his 4th foul, only 1 away from fouling out. So Wesley Curtis will be at the line for 2. First one gets its way to go down.
For Copper Hills, we have number 5, Joe Herrera, and for the Thunder, number 2, Beckham Featherstone.
Second also finds its way down. So Wesley Curtis able to get on the board as the Grizzlies now trail by 24. Anderson going all the way as Reiser was behind him, and a foul will be called against the defense.
Now foul on number 2, Isaiah Reiser. His 3rd, team foul number 1.
Isaiah and Graydon have been going back and forth all game. That foul on Reiser that time. Here's Anderson over to Sloan Sua. Sloan's going to cut, go to the middle of the paint, and he's fouled.
Now foul on number 4, Lamborn. His 2nd, team foul number 2.
Reset shot clock with 6 minutes to go. Anderson looking to inbound. Still looking. Finally finds Hatfield, who goes back to Anderson. 2 no good. Hatfield with the board off of the hands of Wesley Curtis. And the Thunder get another 2 to go. Here's Lamborn. He'll take a step back 3 near side. No good. Anderson collects. Here's Graydon, guarded closely by Isaiah. Anderson loses the dribble for a moment. Hands it off to Featherstone. Beckham over to Graydon, who finds Sloan Sua, gets the screen from Beckham. He'll take a mid-range jumper. Doesn't go. Bat with the rebound. Here's Boston. Near side, back over to Isaiah. Isaiah going to go 1v1 against Jensen. He'll go into the foul, but it's not called. Here's Sloan Sua over to Anderson in transition. He's fouled on the layup attempt. He'll head to the free throw line for 2.
That foul on number 32, Wesley Curtis, his 2nd.
So if Westlake gets this win here tonight as it's currently trending, they'll move to 17-7 on the year. They finished 7-3 in region play. And if Copper Hills ends up dropping this one, they'll fall to 500 on the year at 12-12. And they will finish the year
Number 1,
on a 4-game losing streak.
Nelson.
And they will have lost 5 of their last 6. Just a tough way to finish things off after such a promising start to the season. Second one no good as Asante Gondwe gets the board. Reiser weaving his way through some defenders, finds Bat, who drives baseline and goes up for the easy layup. Here's Jensen over to Sloan. Hatfield's got it. Back over to Sua. Sua's going to drive. Nice pass down low to Featherstone, who goes up for 2 and finds it at the bottom of the net. Here's Bat the other way. He's fouled, and he'll head to the free throw line for 2 more, this time from the charity stripe.
Now foul on number 2, Becky Featherstone. His 3rd. Team foul number 4.
First one's no good as more subs checking in on both sides. It'll be Lincoln Norwood coming in for Westlake, as well as Austin Jacobson coming in for Copper Hills. Both are no good as Sua collects the board. He finds Norwood, who's in the corner. They try to get it down low to Featherstone, but it's out of bounds, and it'll head back the other way.
And for the Thunder, we have number 25, Micah Sorensen. And
So bat will come out as Micah Budge comes in for Copper Hills. Reiser able to find the inbound pass, who throws a high pass over to Asante. They need to cross half court. Asante fouled for a moment, loses the basketball, and it'll be a turnover heading back the Thunder's way.
Talon Harrison back in for the Grizzlies.
So Talon Harrison will check in for Reiser, who comes out presumably for the final time of this season. Ball is thrown away as Conway has it, but it's stolen right back by Sloan Sua. Here's Jensen, left side. Back over to Sloan. Sloan's going to cut baseline. Tries to go between two defenders. Ball is not saved, though, by his teammate in Norwood, and it'll head back Copper Hills' way.
Number 24, Brody Thompson. Grizzlies inbound.
So if American Fork ends up actually completing the massive upset of Davis tonight, and Westlake goes on to win this one, they're 2-0 against the Cavemen this season. And their last one came on the 11th of this month at American Fork as the layup's no good by Budge. They won that one by 15 on the road. Here's Sua the other way. He's fouled for 2. Oh, and he's talking some trash, and he'll receive a technical foul for that talk. Refs conferring right now to see if there's more to talk about. And they're going to deal with the technical free throws first, it looks like. And actually, it's going to be against Daxton Nelson.
And the technical foul on the Thunder's number 15, Sloan Sua.
So it looks like both of these. We'll see how many free throws Sloan shoots, if it's going to be 4 or 2. First one's up, no good.
At the line, we have number 15, Sloan Sua.
Looks to be full right now as the remaining players are behind half court, which means it would be a technical. Here he goes for his second. Also short. So now we'll go the other way as Nelson will shoot 2 free throws.
And at the line to try 2, number 33, Nelson.
His finds its way down.
For Nelson, he'll try one more.
So Nelson goes 1 for 2.
And for the Thunder, we have number 2.
And now will be Copper Hills basketball, this time from half court. So almost a complete senior lineup here for the Grizzlies as Conway's got it at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Nelson for 3, and he finds it again from downtown. On a 4-0 run by himself as a foul now called against the Grizzlies. That'll be the 15th foul, so that will send the Thunder to the free throw line for 2.
Jensen at the line, shooting 2.
So Jensen now at the line, gets the first to rattle in.
Walker Jensen, he has one more.
Walker averaging just under 3 points per game, finds 1 at the line right there. He goes 2 for 2.
Walker Jensen.
Thunder leads at 75-50 with 3:15 to go in the game. Here's Budge in the corner. Micah's going to drive. High pass over to Talon, who finds Nelson. He'll take another 3 and hit again.
For number 33, Nelson.
Daxton Nelson is going out in flames. He's on fire from outside. Hand off to Noftel, who's checked in for the Thunder. And here it is on the other side. Down low. Sorensen, spin around jumper, good.
Number 25, Micah Sorensen.
Second units for both squads now in for the final 2.5 minutes. Budge drives, and he's blocked. Sorensen got it down low. Here on the other end. Mid-range jumper, up and in.
Number 24, Brody Thompson.
And Brody Thompson gets his first 2 of the night.
That foul on number 2.
So Conway now at the line as the foul is going to go against the Thunder. First one goes in for Asante. Lincoln Anderson comes back in for Westlake. And meanwhile for the Grizzlies, it's going to be Joe Herrera and Logan Batt coming back in for Copper Hills. Here's Norwood the other way. Down low Sorensen. He's going to take a turnaround jumper. No good. Norwood with the board and the putback. The Thunder have just been absolutely on fire here in their final home game of the season, this time in the playoffs. Here's Batt, right side. Try to kick it out. It's stolen. Thompson in transition. He's going to slow things down on the half court. Finds Norwood. Norwood moving left to right. Picks up his dribble mid-range. Back up top, mid-range jumper. Rattles in for Caleb Noftel. Now here it goes the other way. Joe Herrera absolutely swatted by Sorensen.
Also in.
Coming in for the Grizzlies on the other end, it'll be Trevor Reading. And he'll play alongside Eli Mulford and Daniel Johnson.
Sammy Duchamian and
more subs coming in for both squads. It's the bottom of the bench now as a foul called against the Thunder. Carson DeShane will pick it up, and it'll send the Grizzlies to the line. Daniel Johnson will shoot 2. So a very happy birthday for head coach Nate Carling, who will pick up his 160th win as a head coach and move on to the next round of the playoffs to face the winner of Davis American Fork. More subs coming in for the Grizzlies as Wyatt Johnson and Tavin Millard come in.
Johnson at the line, shooting 1.
Here's Johnson as he makes the second.
For 2 for number 10, Daniel Johnson.
Here come the Thunder the other way. Try and close things out. Ball finds its way around the horn. And then back up top. Here's Thompson driving to the cup. Goes around, but he's blocked by Johnson. Here come the Grizzlies as Daniel picks it up. Over the other way, it's controlled by Reading. Brings it down low to Wyatt. Wyatt kicks it back out. Here's Reading driving baseline, an acrobatic layup. No good. And the Thunder bringing it back across. A three-pointer's up, and no good from the corner. It's a miss that time from Noftel. Grizzlies looking to get some last points on the board here. And here they go the other way, but it's out of bounds. It'll be tipped off of Westlake with 10 seconds to go. So more mass subs here in the final 10 seconds for Copper Hills. It'll be Cameron Wilson, Parker McVeigh, Gage Lentz, and Connor Bahunin. So everyone on the Grizzlies team will get a chance to play. Here's a three for the Grizzlies, no good. And the Thunder will roll the clock out and move on here in the 6A playoffs, as they will get ready to face the winner of Davis American Fork.
We'd like to thank the Copper Hills Grizzlies for being here today.
It was quite a game here tonight. And Westlake able to explode in that second half to move on and win this one 83-55. They will move on to play the winner of Davis American Fork.
Davis won by 1 point, 47-46.
And it was just announced in this gym that Davis escapes the upset by 15 seed American Fork. And they actually retreat that. It's still going on. There's a few seconds left. We'll keep you posted right here for you Westlake fans to see who moves on to the next round. As our timeline currently has it, it's American Fork currently leading by 2 with 53.1 to go. Davis at the foul line to try and make it a closer contest. It looks like it's Atwater at the line. He misses both. American Fork gets the board, and if they get a bucket on their next possession, it is very well possible that the Westlake Thunder will play the 15th seed American Fork Cavemen, but a turnover by American Fork will give it back over to Davis. So, if you will, tune in to the Rewind Sports Network to catch the final 42.4 seconds to see who the Westlake Thunder will play in the next round. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to tonight's game. We'll see you on the rest of the playoffs at the John M. Huntsman Center. Good evening and good night here on KSLSports.com.